beautiful people of the internet. How are you guys doing today? Hopefully great, and welcome back to some Warframe. So before I continue with the video, I want to say some things. So basically, I do apologize for not posting earlier this week. Trying to get Octavia Prime has been such a nightmare, particularly trying to get her main blueprint, because that is the rarest part in the entire game. I kid you guys not, I probably ran at least 15 Radiant Axie 05 relics and I could not get the blueprint to drop. So I gave up and was like, screw it, let me just make platinum and then buy it. So that's exactly what I did. I personally hate RNG games. I avoid them like the plague. But anyways, this is not a rant channel. This is a gaming channel. So anyways, welcome to Budget Builds, where we use zero Forma and achieve maximum efficiency. In today's video, we're taking a close look at Octavia Prime, aka the Golden Aged DJ. But before I continue with the video, please Spartan kick the subscribe button for more Warframe videos, and let's do this. So here's the build for Octavia Prime. As you guys can see, I haven't added any Forma whatsoever. Now, if you guys have watched my regular Octavia build, you guys will know that there's no difference between this build and that build, and that's because when it comes to a regular version of a Warframe and its Prime version, there really isn't much of a difference. The only difference between those two is the fact that there's an appearance difference. Obviously the Prime will look a lot better, and then the polarities that you get, or the extra polarities that you guys get for Octavia, meaning that you guys can make more powerful budget builds. So with that being said, let's go over the mods. So for our aura, we have Energy Siphon for continuous energy regeneration throughout our mission. Now the reason why I would want to have this is because, as you guys can see from the build stats, we only have 70% efficiency. That means that we have negative efficiency because it's below 100%. Now because you're going to be continuously refreshing your number 1, your number 3 and your number 4 ability, having Energy Siphon will be a huge help. Also, this mod benefits Octavia's passive, because while you guys have Octavia's abilities active, what happens is Octavia will automatically trigger another version of Energy Siphon, so you'll have two mods or two ways that will continuously regenerate your energy. Next, we have Narrow-Minded and Primed Continuity for more duration. The more duration we have, the longer our abilities can stay active, and also if you push your number 3 and you start spamming your crouch button, you can stay invisible for a lot longer. This particular build will give you 33 seconds when it comes to invisibility. If you ask me, that is a lot. That basically competes with Loki. Next, we have Intensify, Blind Rage and Augur Secrets for more power strength. The more power strength we have, the more damage Octavia's number 1, aka her mallet, will deal. Now, when it comes to power strength, the more power strength you guys have, the higher the damage multiplier will be for Octavia's mallet. So keep that in mind. Next, we have ourselves Primed Flow for bigger energy pool. Because we've got a negative efficiency build, what's going to happen is it's going to take up a lot more abilities. Having this mod is very important. You guys can go with a regular flow, that still helps. Just make sure that you guys have either Prime Flow or regular flow equipped, because it will enable you to use all of Octavia's abilities in the entire game. Next, we have Augur Reach and Stretch for more range. The more range we have, the bigger Octavia's abilities will be. In other words, the area of effect for her abilities will cover a much larger area. And finally, in the Arcane department, we have Arcane Energize and Arcane Guardian. Now guys, I understand that not everybody has Arcane Energize, but let me tell you, this Arcane makes a huge of a difference, or a world of a difference. So go and do some Eidolon hunts. If you guys don't know how to do that, I'll leave a link down to that particular video down in the description, and I'll suggest it to you guys at the top right. So having Arcane Energize is extremely beneficial, because you can, once again, you can replenish your energy because of the negative efficiency stat. And I want to go with Arcane Guardian because Octavia is very, very squishy. Arcane Guardian gives you a lot more armor, therefore you can be more tankier. Now when it comes to second Arcane, you don't have to use Arcane Guardian. You guys can put whatever you want. It's entirely up to your playstyle. So before we go into battle, we first need to go and set up our mana Chord efficiently. In order to do this, click on Appearance, and then at the bottom right, click on mana Chord. And once you guys have clicked that button, you guys will see a display of your own personal mana Chord. At the bottom right, or the right hand side of the screen, click on this button called Clear Notes, and then you guys click on OK. Once you guys click OK, what's going to happen is you'll notice that your entire Manda chord is empty. Now what you guys need to do is to simply copy my exact pattern. Why you want to do this is because it'll make your life 1,000 times easier when it comes to taking advantage of Octavia's invisibility and all her other buffs. So I'm going to rotate this wheel, that way you guys can see exactly what you need to do in terms of patterns. Alright, so now that you guys have gotten that pattern, feel free to pause the video if you guys want a little bit of help. So once you guys feel like you've got the pattern down correctly, then you need to click on save and then give it a name. Once you guys have successfully saved, you are now officially ready to take Octavia to the battle. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for today's video. Thank you so much for understanding. If you guys liked the video or if it's helped you, leave a like. Spot and kick the subscribe button for more Warframe videos. I'm gonna make like a banana and split.